Welcome to the mobile version of FSDS, a free diagnostic software for Deutz diesel engines. This guide will give you a brief walkthrough and show you some of the main features of this software. So to begin, we're on the home page of the FSDS software. We're going to go to fault codes first. And you'll notice once we go to the fault code area, the very top item is the DLC locator, that is for locating the diagnostic connector on pieces of equipment that are equipped with Deutz engines. Click on that, and at this point we can select the equipment manufacturer. Now, not all manufacturers are on this list, but that will grow with time. So we'll start with JLG. And you'll notice we have the equipment model number in yellow, followed by a text description of where that connector is located. However, if I click on any of this text, it will bring up an image of that DLC location. Now, anytime you're navigating through FSDS, if you wish to return to the home screen, all you have to do is click on the logo at the top. Now we'll go ahead and go back into fault codes, and what I'm going to do at this point is we'll go into the EMR4 section that is related to the Tier 4 Deutz product line. Here I have the option of typing in a fault code. In this case I'll go with 1220, select Find, and it gives me a brief description and then a more detailed description. Now I can also search for SPN codes by simply typing SPN and then the code number. Now SPN codes don't provide the same detail that the Deutz codes do, because oftentimes one SPN code can apply to 4 different Deutz fault codes. But if you're in the field, this can help you out. Again, I can click on the logo to return to the home page, and we'll check out the next section, which would be our emissions area. This area provides a brief description of the different fault lamps that are available in Tier 4 Deutz products. So we'll start off with the DPF lamp. This is related to our diesel particulate filter and regeneration. And you'll notice it provides a graphic to show you what that lamp would look like, and then gives you a text description of how that lamp would function. Now, if any other lamps are mentioned in this text, we can click on those lamps and it will give us a description of them as well. Again, click on the FSDS logo to return to the home page. Next button down is our calculators button, and these are various tools and calculators that technicians might find useful when working on Deutz products. So the first one we're going to look at is the 4 to 8 liter timing. So when we replace the pump on a 4 to 8 liter engine, the older ones, you have to shim that pump in order to time it to that engine. So the first thing it asks for is the EP code. That is a code found on the data plate for a particular cylinder. We'll type that in. And then the code on the new pump that is being installed. If I hit calculate, at that point it will provide me with the shim thickness as well as some verification data. Now if I misenter information, I will get a notification down at the bottom here. Additionally, if there are any bulletins that apply to that engine, those will be mentioned as well. Again, click on the logo to return to the home page. If I go to web links, you'll see these are common websites that a technician would want to visit while working with a Deutz engine. The very top one is the DCA login. That's for Deutz Corporation America. That's a login for dealers and distributors. And we have a service locator, basically a map to assist you in finding a local dealer or distributor. SIS login is a web-based tool available to Deutz technicians. Certia website. This is the website for the Deutz Certia diagnostic software. This is what allows you to connect to the ECU on a piece of equipment. And then finally the RSEnterprises button. RSEnterprises is responsible for creating the FSDS program. Next button down is our search button, and the main use for the search button is to get definitions for some common abbreviations with Deutsch products. So for example, when we were looking at the DPF lamp earlier, if you were curious to see what DPF stood for, you could type that abbreviation in and it would explain to you that it is a diesel particulate filter and give you the option of searching the internet for more information. Down below that we have our help button, and we can see our user guide at the top. That's what you're viewing at this point. Below that is our email button. This would send an email directly to RSEnterprises in case you were having problems with the software or perhaps had a suggestion for the software. Down below that we have a register button for FSTS. Now the mobile version is free. There is no charge to use it. There is no registration required. However, if you wanted to use the full-featured PC version of FSDS, there is a registration requirement and a yearly fee of roughly $30. This button brings you to that registration area if you are interested in the full version. Down below that is the agreement. Basically just covers the legal aspects of the FSDS software. We can return to help. And here we have our favorite button, the beer locator. Now with this button, this is a list of just different areas that we've discovered over the years traveling that are fun to visit, shall we say. And we can click on the logo down at the bottom to visit the RSEnterprises website. Of course, we can also do that from within the web links area. This button takes you to the same place. So this has been a brief walkthrough of the mobile version of FSDS. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to use the email link in the help section.